Morning everyone. So it is the 30th of March today. It's mine and Rob's 11-year wedding anniversary. Can't believe 11 years ago we were in the Dominican getting married on the beach, and today we are in Benriath Court, social distancing and staying in because we are in lockdown. So anyway, today Grace and I have decided we want to do some handy hints for keeping things ticking over and positive while you're in lockdown, don't we, Grace? So my first tip is to get as much vitamin D in the house as you possibly can. So every morning I open up the blinds as wide as I possibly can in every room just to get some natural sunlight through. I think this makes a big difference even on dull days, just to make things feel bright and open and get the vitamin D in the house. This is something I think is really important. Do you agree?
Yeah. My first tip is, because you can't show off your iPhone 11 or Gucci bags or anything, you can spend all your money on something you really want to do, like arts and crafts, gaming, books, and stay in contact with your family and friends.
And another tip for me is I like to have a tidy house. I feel like if my house is messy or dirty, I feel a bit cluttered and a bit out of control, but that's just me personally. So I like to spend about half an hour every morning just keeping things nice and tidy and clean and feel like I'm on top of things. And that's important to me, but I understand. Well, you guys know what I'm like. Not everybody's like that.
Another tip is you can introduce a family member to something new, like a dance, an app, a song, so they don't have to be so bored too. Stay safe.
Another tip for me is we get up out of our beds in the morning. We have long lives at the weekend. We have a 15-year-old, so trying to get him up at the weekend was a no-go. But actually through the week, we are still encouraging him and all of us to get up out of our beds, motivate him with a good training regime or something really yummy for breakfast, and that we found has helped everybody get up out their beds. Felt if we just lay until lunchtime, then our mental health would probably decline quite a lot. Next tip, staying in contact. I don't think I've ever spoke to my family and friends as much as we have in the past week, which is quite funny because these rules have made us all interact more with each other. So we have borrowed this from my dad. It is a Facebook portal, and it means we can sit in the room and chat to our family and friends. We've downloaded House Party, we've had some good fun with that. We've had FaceTime parties with my friends. We've spoke to our families pretty much every day. The kids are on some social media devices to keep in touch with their friends. Joe plays Xbox with 11 kids playing the same game. I think that's really, really important to stay in touch with everyone. Another tip is doing a bit of schoolwork, but making sure it's not a priority. Priority is our mental health and well-being and our physical health and well-being and happiness just now. That is the most important thing. So the only reason we're encouraging a bit of schoolwork is just to keep everybody going, but we're making sure it's definitely not a priority. So my final tip of today, I'll probably come up with more, is exercise and fine foods. So it's important that we all get our exercise every day. We're doing Joe Wicks, yoga, and making sure we all have a turn to walk the dog. So I tend to do morning if I'm not working. Rob does the morning if I'm working. Joe does a little walk in the afternoon. He likes that because that's his alone time. And then either Rob or I do one in the evening, and Grace comes along as well. The boys have devised a fitness regime, which they really are enjoying. They set that up in the garden with weights and benches, do lots of really exhausting looking things. And we eat and cook lots of nice food, and that encourages us to keep going as well, while staying as healthy as we possibly can. That's it. So thank you for listening then to mine and Grace's mega tips on staying in lockdown. Stay safe, stay home, look after each other. We can still hug, we're in the same household and we've not had any contact with anybody this week. So thanks guys, say bye.
Bye.